Alright guys, I'm back. The tree farm's cleared. It's raining, unfortunately, and it's daytime so I can't sleep to get rid of it. But anyway, we've got silver lime, apple oak, mundane larch, red spruce, hill cherries, and teak saplings. So, I'm not sure what the best way of planting these is to get them to breed. So what I'm going to try is having each sapling or each tree be adjacent to the other tree type, if you know what I mean. Sort of. So we've got hill cherry next to teak and red spruce. So we also want to get, let's say if we put a hill cherry here, we can put it next to mundane larch and apple oak. But this is what I'm wondering. I'm not sure if crossbreeding can only occur like in adjacent trees. Like if I have these two trees here, can the hill cherry and the apple oak breed, or could this hill cherry breed with, I don't know, that silver lime over there? Does it work like that, or is it only when they're near each other, or what? I really don't know. So we also need to get a hill cherry next to, so we'll put a hill cherry in the corner. Put it next to a silver lime. What else do we need then? Teak. Teak is next to hill cherry, and now it's next to red spruce. We also need to get a teak next to mundane larch, so we can do that there. I'll put an apple oak there, so that's adjacent to it. Now it's adjacent to all of them. Let's put a mundane larch. Let's see. We'll put a silver lime here. No, we got one there. We'll put apple oak, hill cherry, probably just a teak there. Yeah, that'll probably do. Let's see, over in this corner, let's put another hill cherry. We'll put another teak over here. We'll put a mundane larch there. We'll put an apple oak there. And one more place, and let's put another teak there. I want to get quite a few of our teak and hill cherry, seeing as they're our new saplings. So that should be every spot filled. Oh no, just this one here. So let's put another teak there. That'll do. And because I want to see if we can farm these hill cherries, I'm going to plant a couple of them out here as well. Just to... Actually, let's pick this one up. And where'd that go? Plant them like that, and we'll be able to keep an eye on these ones' leaves out in the open when they're not clumped up around all these other trees. Just to see how the ripening and stuff happens. Oh, there we go. That should get rid of the rain. Oh, it didn't. Oh no, it did. Yes. Excellent. Alright. So we've got a real excess of saplings now, which is a bit of a pain. I might go through them off camera just to see if there's any strange hybrids in there. Just to see if we can find anything different, but I'm not going to do that on camera. That'll take way too long. What I am going to try, however, is grab our bee Eliza. Grab our bee Eliza. These are all the bees from our currently working apiaries. So I've been just running them without testing them. So we've got pure cultivated in this one, pure common in this one, and this one must be really pure because the drones are starting to stack, which is always good. So we'll grab them, grab these all out, and we'll check them all. Put the treealizer away. So we'll grab these ones, and some of these have been producing a lot of Oh, hello, noble princess. And a dripping comb. Interesting. That's the first. I haven't seen any noble branch in that apiary. It's all been cultivated in common, so it's very good. This one should just about be pure common. Those are our standard hives, they're not to worry about. This should be a pure cultivated, and another pure cultivated. Awesome. Alright, let's get out the Beealyzer. So let's check this common. So it's a common, short, fast speed, slow pollination, normal flowers, 2 offspring, all the standard stuff. And oh, that's got a lot of mutations we've already found. But that seems like pretty much a standard common now. It's a fast worker, short life. That's what we want in a common drone. The offspring are the same, so that's excellent. We'll put them over there. We want to keep breeding them. Now let's check the other common. So now here's a problem. See, these ones are a slow worker, whereas these ones are fast workers. So this one is probably just about at a pure strain. Yeah, see their lifespan. Yeah, the lifespan is what hasn't, aligned for them yet. But I want 2 sets of common working, so what I'm going to do is we'll make these apiaries the common apiaries. So first of all, we'll get our purebred one working, and here we'll put this common in, and we're going to start breeding it with the drones from our perfect commons. So every time these 2 apiaries finish, we'll take the 2 drones from this one, put one back in this apiary, put the other one in this apiary, and that should slowly breed this common queen into the same as this one. So then we'll have 2 of our perfect common queens, which I don't know if we actually need 2, but I'm going to work towards 2 for now. So, okay, that's them sorted. Those 2 common drones can just get thrown out. Now let's check our cultivateds. So we've got short lifespan, fast speed, slow pollination, which is fine. No tolerances. We've got a few offshoots discovered. But short and fast are what we're mainly looking at, lifespan and speed, because we want to know how long they'll live and how quickly they'll produce combs. So that's pretty much a standard cultivated as well. So what about this one? See, here we have the same problem as that second common. Shortest lifespan instead of short, and their slowest working speed. So that's interesting. We've had 2 cultivateds develop, and one is slowest worker and the other is a fast worker. But I think, yeah, see, this one has slowest pollination. This one has slow pollination. So this one's slightly better at pollinating, only slightly. And yeah, its drones are purebred of its type. But pollination speed isn't what I'm worried about. What I want is fast workers to produce lots of honeycombs, to produce lots of honey drops so that we can analyze all of our bees. So we'll make this one back here, the cultivateds. So we'll drop that one in there as our pure one, and this one as our hybrid. And actually I'll swap them over, because just like the common, the frontmost towards our work area is the pure, and the one at the back is the one we're trying to breed traits out of. So we'll do the same thing on this side. Closest is the pure, furthest back is the one we're trying to breed traits out of. That way, as long as I remember that, I'll be able to keep track of them. So that just leaves our last 2, and let's have a look at this noble. Oh wow, that is a purebred noble. Awesome. Purebred noble, short and shortest lifespan, fast speed, no tolerance, produces dripping comb. And it's already got a possible mutation. It's interesting. There is no more noble occupation in the world than to breed another bee. Alright. Well, let's see what our drones are. So we've got cultivated noble. which is cool, and cultivated noble. So they're all fast working speed, which is good. Short life, which is fine. See, short life's a problem probably right now when we're manually like rebreeding them, because we go and do something else and these guys finish and just sit idle for a while. Once we get up an automatic system, which we might do in the next episode actually, once we get that set up, that won't be a problem, because as soon as they finish, they'll just cycle out into pipes and get cycled back in and go back to breeding. So that's not a problem. So we'll put that noble in with one of its hybrids and try and get that to a pure noble. So let's have a look at this one. This is just another shorter, fast, slower pollination, shorter shortest, and shorter shortest. That fast worker, so that might have been a better choice for our second one, yeah, actually. They've got shorter lives, so we should have used this one actually, instead of the slowest worker. That way we would have only been breeding short life into it instead of short life and fast worker. But that's fine. That bee is going to stay there because we're going to turn that into something different entirely. But first I'm going to let's see, we'll put these in here. Those ones, these are all drones that we don't want to keep. I'll get this cultivated noble in here, get them working, throw our honeycombs into here. We've also gotten, I forgot to mention, we got wet combs. Those are from our water bees, and I've already centrifuged a few of them, and we got watery propolis, which when I press U doesn't do anything, so I think it's like the silky and we have to centrifuge it again. But we can do that later. What I want to do right now though is check some of our extra bees. So we've got leporine, we've got diligent, nobles, these two, these unweary and majestics. We got these a couple episodes ago, but I haven't checked them yet. So we've got a majestic noble, shortened, shortest, slower, normal. Produces dripping combs, so I think majestic is the next tier up from a noble, along the noble line of breeding. So, I don't know what to do with that. We might hold on to him, because it's whether we want to try and breed that into this noble now and try and get it to that second tier, or if we want to get the noble branch, you know, steady, and then like get a good supply of noble drones and then start breeding and working to a higher one once we have that stable noble. Because if we start working towards majestic and I don't know, some other trait gets in and starts taking over, we could lose noble altogether. It's not very likely, but it is possible. So this one's just an unweary cultivated, fast speed compared to normal speed. Does he produce anything different? Oh, he does. I don't know what kind of comb that is. Lots of mutations to do with him. So I don't know if we want to try either of these. We've got a fast working cultivated. Not sure. I'm going to put those away. I think what I'll do right now, and this is going to take a while, I'm going to go through all of these bees and see if there's any special offshoots in there before we decide what to do with this last princess. So I'll do that and be back. Okay, so here we go. We've got these cultivated in common, which I think are our purebreds, just extra drones that we'd collected up. So in this chest now is going to go all of our crossbreeds that might be useful. So we've got unweary, majestic, cultivated nobles, quite a few nobles, a couple of leporines, diligents, And yeah, that's about it. Nobles, Diligence, Leporines, Majestics, and Unwary. So, and we've also got a big pile over here of bees. I don't think I brought my flint and steel, did I? No. So I might just leave that to despawn, I think. Oh, sleep through the night quickly. Yeah, so I'll just leave those to despawn because they're not worth worrying about. These are the only interesting crossbreeds we have. And seeing as we have 2 Leporine, so we had the Meadows Leporine, wasn't there another one? Forest Leporine. So because we've got 2 of them, I'm going to try breeding them with this cultivated and just see what happens. Really? Because I don't know if that'll actually produce a Leporine. More than likely, it'll just breed out breed out the Leporine trait, and we won't get anywhere. But we'll try it and see what happens. So everything else is working. That one's finished already. This was short life. They must have been shortest life, I think. But yeah, everyone's working now. Oh, we'll have to get these guys rotated. And just leaves our jungle bees over here. Alright, our trees are starting to grow, which is great. So that'll probably do for this episode, I think. Let's throw this bit of crap in here. Let's see. Alright, yeah. So we'll leave these running for another couple of episodes of doing other stuff, and we'll come back and go through them again. See if we get any more crossbreeds. And if the... Oh no, I stood on it. Oh, dang it. Bugger. Oh well. Alright guys, I'll see you in the next one.